All right, we are panning over now to session.
Wait,
Tori,
don't let him hear us.
they can hear you.
Oh, fuck, I was gonna say
Whoa,
some not safe
no!
for work content.
Uh, Tori, do you need help setting your PNG to the Hellebore one?
Yes, please. I have no clue how to do that.
Because
Okay,
when Troy says, nah, I'm not using it.
it's it's pretty simple. I'm just trying to remember the website.
It's in the art channel, Reactive Fuji
Right.
Tech.
React. So, you go to boop there. I sent it in voice for the voiceless. You log in with your Discord. And then on the right there will be a thing that says models, and you can create up to 8 different models to swap easily between them with a single click. And you
Shit.
can click the plus to create a new one, and then upload the images, and then you should be good to go. Make sure you click on it to actually select it.
For yours, the eye open is inactive, and the eyes closed are talking.
Tabitha Juno, are you present?
Hey, what's up?
Do it for me.
I love you.
No, literally, I got a range error. Infinity is out of range. Excuse?
Not to be that kind of person, but oh, never mind. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything.
Rain,
Oi.
why is yours so white?
What?
Like, why is yours so white?
You can't just ask him why he's white.
I'm not asking why you're white. I'm asking why you're so white. Like, I can't
Look, it
tell where
fucking
your
matches, okay?
I can't tell where your hands begin and your face ends.
Wait. I need to compare it with Todd's. Oh my god, is mine whiter than the vampire?
Yes, it is. Not by much, but it is.
Honestly, relatable. And I think that might be why. Okay, so I need to get a fucking tan. Hey!
Anyway, apologies for the late start for stream. We will not be having Furnek today. Unfortunately, Tate, is busy and cannot make it to session. It is highly unlikely, but there is a small possibility he might show up partway through. I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. He didn't even imply that he would, but it's something that is ever so slightly possible, regardless. And I think I want to wait for the other two to be ready before we do recap. Apologies.
It's a recap. Hey, you know what? That's perfect, actually. I'm gonna go make pizza rolls.
Ew.
Like, it'll take, like, literally 3 minutes in the microwave.
Okay. I apologize that we are starting so late.
Wow.
Wah. Is
Should be fair.
okay. I think she just needs to, or I think it might just need a minute or something. It's not updated
I think-
on this end.
You might need to, Tor, you might need to click it on the thing to
Yes.
select it.
Yes, you need to select it. Hey, there we go. Aha!
Awesome.
And this is why I didn't want Ayla to go make pizza rolls. Because now she's not here and you guys are back. But look at the adorable Hellebore. Hellebore is so cute. Fucking love her. How are you, Tori?
Good. I don't even know how to access streams. This is doing nothing for me. I'm an amazing and cool person that knows how to do things.
I can send you a link to the Twitch if you want. I'll send it in voice to voiceless. There's the link for stream.
You.
Might as well also just let Tate know that if he wants to listen in, the link's there. It's been 3 minutes since Ayla said 3 minutes. Where the fuck is she? Can't believe she fucking lied to me. Chat, can you believe this? I don't know why I'm talking like I'm streaming on my channel all of a sudden. Honestly, I might just start the recap without her. She's the one who walked away. Are you two here?
I am.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, we're gonna just start the recap without her then. Fuck her. So, last we left off, you all traveled to the Wusenian Empire, seeking the results of a dream that Rain had the previous night, during which he spoke with Nola, the ancient villain of history, essentially, the leader of the heretics from the old hero war. She told Rain that the enemies, the people who seem to know him and seem to be tracking him, have located another of the cursed relics and is begging him to find it, telling him it is beneath Wusa City. And so they traveled to Wusa City. The party found themselves in the capital of the Wusenian Empire, where shortly thereafter they were ambushed in an alleyway. The people who ambushed you, the thugs, if you will, spoke directly to Rain, speaking as though he did not belong in this city, telling him that he knew what would happen if he ever showed his face again. The leader of these thugs, a woman named Dawn Kiatran. She led the party into the secret underground base of the crime empire known as the Nightwalkers. And the party met with Rain's alleged ex-husband, Nyx, the leader of the Nightwalkers, the High Damus. Nyx spoke with the party, introduced himself, got to know them a touch, learned what it is the party knows about Rain's situation, and also what it is the party had been up to. When prompted, he revealed that he bore the crest of Ardir, and so he mustn't be connected directly to Rain's situation. But behind closed doors, he showed Rain a different crest, one that Rain was not surprised to see. They spoke for some time before, eventually, Nyx threw Rain over the balcony. Harbor threw Nyx over the balcony. The two of them fought for a bit. Harbor landed on Rain and ended the fight. But while this was happening, the rest of the party were given directions to find quarters for them to stay in. So, we're going to start there. Hellebore and Todd, you guys make your way following the directions given to you by Nyx. What do you do as you're walking down the hall?
I don't know if we can trust these people, so I'm not saying anything too interesting, I think. Nothing that would give away any details about what we're doing.
Okay.
I still feel like Hellebore is in her kind of silent panic at the moment. She's at least going to wait until she gets into a safe, enclosed, cat-approved place before she starts breaking down.
Alright, you guys are able to find a room. All of the doors are marked with an unoccupied. Well, not all of them, but a lot of the doors are marked as unoccupied, with a kind of faint glowing magic on the door. As you push the door open, you watch as the occupied flips to an unoccupied, glowing in... Or, sorry, other way around. The unoccupied flips to an occupied, glowing in red. And you shut the door behind you.
Hellebore will immediately look for, like, a bed, a chair, a couch, some place to sit down on.
You find all three.
Okay. I think she'll probably default to, like, a couch then.
There's kind of like a small living room-esque area with like a fireplace and a few couches and chairs around it.
Alright, she's going right in front of the fireplace.
I will note that there is no fire right now, but it's easy to light one.
Oh, hey, I can finally describe this. I have produced flame. Helper just kind of like wordlessly like shuffles over to this fireplace, kind of shapes herself into a little bit of a loaf position, and just puts a hand out. As she does, Todd, you do notice a flame start to kind of grow in her hand. It is oddly colored. It is a solid black flame, but seems to do the trick as the flame kind of flickers over. Like she kind of like almost like points like a little flick, and it lights a blaze in kind of this mostly black with like some of the embers like as they spark off are red. And she kind of motions for Todd to come over.
Todd will approach.
So, do you know who those people are?
I'm afraid I don't. They seem to be friends of Rain, however. As much as Rain has friends.
She frowns and she's kind of in she's in a loaf position, but she's even though like her arms are kind of like obscured like under her, you can tell like she is huddling together like as closely as she can in a very, you can tell she's uncomfortable. Todd, do you hate the city too? It's not just me, is it?
I bear no ill will towards the city.
If it Do you not feel it though? It feels like it's too big. Like the walls are like big and like the spaces are large and then like it feels like a whole of people and they're all just sinking into it like some quicksand with like tall walls around it and you're just like circling in it and you can't get out and there are walls.
I see. I'm sorry that this is so distressing to you. I have had many centuries within cities to get used to that. I assure you, we will not spend any more time here than we need.
Yeah, of course. It doesn't seem like a particularly safe place anyways, considering how quickly we were like discovered. even if they're maybe not bad people. I don't know. Did you spot any? I was trying to keep a super close eye out for vampires. I didn't see any fangs though.
Not spotting myself. However, if Rain has connections here, I do believe this is possibly safe. Well,
You're cutting out like a goon.
don't know why. Said if Rain has connections here, I believe it's possibly the safest place for us to be.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I don't think just anyone could probably like come in here, so yeah, you're right. We still need to leave like as soon as possible, hopefully. Like I don't really like I don't know this area, like the wilds around here nearly as well as the kingdom. Like I've only been through here like once, so I don't really know like a ton of spots that we could go to, which are, like and safe, and it might take extra long to convince like all of the animals to leave, and yeah. So I would like to get a head start so we can find a place that is not people-y.
Indeed. If the Underdark may be an easier place to manage, if we can get there quite quickly, as in tonight, that would be helpful.
True. Um, I'm not even sure if Rain like totally knows where that's at. I think, yeah. Still though, I mean, I wouldn't think they'd just have like an entrance like in the middle of the place, probably. Or I don't know, maybe they do.
I'm unsure. It has been over 1,000 years since I have been in the Empire. They, they have changed greatly since I have been here last.
You see a hint of a smile and a little bit of like a spark in her eye as immediately the thought of Toddlor always cheers her up a bit.
What was it like when you were here?
I suppose I could have spoken perhaps a bit prematurely. I don't know if it is like how it was when I was here. But he kind of gestures around. This does not bode well if criminals are able to be this organized. It does remind me of back then.
Hmm.
I made great efforts to reduce criminal activity in this city, and it appears my efforts were all for naught.
Well, fuck.
She gives a sad smile, but gives like a little tiny like thumbs up and like an encouraging look.
It's okay though. I don't think they're that bad if Rain knows them, right? They must
Yes.
be part of like the good criminals.
Perhaps. This is a lesson I learned later, as there are good criminals.
So
It is also
is this
not
like?
It is also not a surprise to me that my methods didn't work. There is a reason I left.
So is this when what was the word? Oh gosh. Oh, is this when you were a vigilante?
No, that came later.
Oh, I get it. Did you try to do things the legal way and that didn't work and you were like, it isn't working, so then you decided to do it the not legal way because that worked more?
To put it simply, yes, I suppose.
But did that not work either?
It was effective, however, I regret many of the things I did during that time. Again, I have since learned that not every criminal is a bad person. Like Rain.
That's true. That's true. So what was the name of it? Surely you had like a gang of people that were all like, ha ha ha, criminals go down, right? Right? Did it have a cool name?
No, it was mostly me on my own. I did not trust others to get in the way.
Wait, silly me. Like Well, no. I was about to say, like, you only need a group if you can't do it yourself, but I mean, Rain could probably do it himself, but, you know, he still has a group because I guess that's more effective, but...
It is more I didn't want anyone else to get hurt. I didn't want anyone else to have the same responsibility as me.
Oh. Well, that does make sense. Yeah.
This is a long time ago, and not relevant to where we are. I think while we wait for news from Rain, should spend this time doing our best to relax. We don't often get the time to do that.
Hmm. Does fire warm you? Or does it not do anything? Tabby, did you decide to die?
Sorry, I was replying. Uh, it warms me. I can feel it. Yes. It is not necessary to me. The cold doesn't bother me.
Debbie, you might need to sit down, by the way. Like, you were cutting out so bad.
I don't know why. I'm standing right next to my computer.
Like, I can hear you pacing, though. Like, I know you're fucking at it. I hear you in there. Big silly. But no, like, it is cutting out, like, quite a bit. She just kind of smiles and nods.
Well, that's good. I mean, it would be bad if you were, like, cold all the time. You know? Being cold is kind of lame.
Hello.
Except when it's hot, and then I like it.
Is this better?
Talk more.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to talk any more than I already have.
Still a little choppy, but that's better.
What the fuck? Do I need to get new headphones again?
That sounds better. That's that one sentence. um.
Anyway, what did you say? I couldn't hear it.
She basically said, like, yes, this is good because being cold sucks. But it's nice whenever it's hot outside.
Todd, what's your favorite season?
Spring.
Extremely fair. Extremely fair.
And yours?
Guess.
Summer.
Extremely fair. Extremely fair. But no.
Is there any that wouldn't be fair?
No.
Is your favorite winter then?
It's snow! Also, like, if I wear all white and I lay down in the snow and I close my eyes, no one can see me.
It is excellent camouflage, yes.
But then, like, if I open my eyes, it scares everything. Like, I did that to an animal before and they were like, whoa, holy moly, I'm gonna die. But I was like, no, you're not. It's fine. Yeah. Why's your spring?
It is, when most crops are, in season. I enjoy seeing the nature come to life in spring after a long.
That's really fair. winter has a charm to it though, because like it's all snuggly and cozy and everything's sleeping. I like sleeping. And
Yeah,
like still a lot of things like they seem dead, but they aren't really. They're either just like sleeping or like, you know, they're like the cool things that like only grow in winter.
that is perhaps why you would like it more than I. It has been quite some time since I've been able.
You cut out at the end.
It has been quite some time since I was able to sleep, and also that proves that it's not me pacing that's doing it because I am sitting down at my desk.
Get those new headphones, my guy.
Do you have noise suppression on? If you can turn it down a notch, maybe that'll help.
Blah. Is that better?
So far. God damn it, this happens and then I forget what the fuck I was doing.
I'm sorry.
No!
Can't believe you.
Okay.
That is true. You slept before though, right?
Before I died, yes.
Hmm.
But even before I died, spring, that's my favorite.
Hmm. I suppose it is quite rainy in spring. I do like the rain.
What do you suppose Rain's favorite is?
Rain seems like a summer. Hot and like spicy and like wow.
I can see it. Perhaps we will have to ask him when he comes to visit us.
I do quite like fall though too, because then like you can like hide in the leaves and stuff. Have you ever taken like a nap in the leaves before? Before you died?
I had, yes.
Isn't it amazing? Except for that one time. I fell asleep in leaves and then I had a nightmare that I was like drowning in leaves. Like I was in an ocean, but it was just leaves and I couldn't get out. I didn't like that one. But otherwise, leaf dreams are really nice usually.
Todd will sit down, by the way, and like pull out a book while we wait on Rain.
Helibor is pulling an absolute fucking classic. She is turning into a common house cat. She's jumping on the lap and she's taking a nap.
Okay.
Alright, so after a bit, Rain, you find your way, eventually you are able to find the room that your friends are staying in. Kind of stumbling. What were you gonna say?
Can Rain walk in like with a black eye, ruffled hair, cut on a cheek, holding his wrist?
Yeah, I was about to say, kind of stumbling in, injured from your fight. Helibor and Todd, you turn as you hear the door open. You see Rain. He's got like a black eye, a few cuts on his face. He's limping a bit. He seems like he just got in some sort of fight.
And he's cradling his wrist to his chest as well.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah, sure.
Pretty good. That says soft 20.
Rain, when does the soft 20 get?
Sorry. Responding to the artist. Ace off 20, you'd probably be able to garner that Rain isn't really panicking or anything, so like whatever threat or whatever the reason for him being in the fight, it's probably been resolved and everything. If anything, he just seems a little disappointed, tired, and maybe a bit angry.
You then see Harbor kind of walking behind him looking triumphant. Holding herself high, kind of walking in with that confident, walk.
Rain is kicking the door in Harper's face.
Bah! Nah!
So, I imagine Todd looks up from his book. He's like petting Hellebore in his lap. He says, so, are you okay?
Fucking fine.
Meh.
Just, got chucked from the balcony.
Meh.
I see.
Meh.
Is this going to be an issue for us staying here?
Oh, hardly. Don't worry. I wouldn't be surprised if one of us stabs each other within the day that we're here. Speaking of which, actually, how long are we wanting to stay here? I figured maybe we could rest up for the night, but I don't know.
It would be nice if we could. There is not much time left before Hellebore's next shift. We do need to make our way to the Underdark as soon as we can.
As you say, Hellebore, I feel like this is like the moment where she like wakes up, like an ear twitches. She just like slowly like opens her eyes, like immediately starting to like purr, and then catches sight of like fucking got his ass kicked Rain and just yowl. Like running over and like panic meowing. She'll turn back into normal. Rain! Oh my god, what happened? Did they turn against you?
No.
Rain is going to glare at Harbor, and it is the dirtiest look he's ever given her.
Meh.
You stay out of this.
Meh.
Can you not try to eat my fucking food?
Meh.
The cat gave
Move it!
Rain is going to. He's a very like. He lets go of his wrist, and it's a little swollen, a little bruised.
I just had a slight tumble off the balcony.
Meh.
And then this one over here jumped on me.
Meh.
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 Meh. Meh.
Rain crosses his arms and just like goes silent, not looking at Harbor anymore.
Harbor turns her head away from Rain.
You see immediate relief as Hellebore's just like, oh yeah, you just got your ass kicked by Harbor, that's okay. I mean, she still looks concerned, but like you can immediately see that, you know, she relaxes.
Oh, okay. That's not good, but good. I think that we should probably Rain, can I like ask who these people are? Like, where are we?
Unfortunately, Rain goes to sit down on one of the beds.
He's kind of hanging his head. This is like he's being like really dramatic here. He's like trying to hype it up and everything, but hanging his head, he just takes in a sigh.
Unfortunately, we're at the one place I didn't want to go.
Looking up, he just says,
This place. These people.
Meh.
Shut the fuck up, Harbor! I'm doing something!
Meh.
They are my worst enemies. My greatest rivals.
standing up and putting a fist to his chest, he starts pacing.
Our rivalry goes back to the very beginning. So watch yourselves while you're here.
Elbor just slowly blinks.
You guys seem pretty close, though.
Well, I mean,
Indeed.
yeah, of course we're gonna be close.
You also seem to know quite a bit about your situation.
I tell Nyx everything. Like, there's between Nyx and I, there are no secrets kept. Like, I thought about keeping a secret earlier tonight, but I'm just like, you know what? No, you can have the full details. Like, Nyx
And
knows
this is-
things that like I am not even willing to tell you guys.
And this is someone who we are not meant to trust.
Meh. Harbor shakes her head aggressively.
No, Harbor, shush.
Meh.
Our rivalry is going to go into the history books one day. It is going to be the most epic, bloodthirsty. Harbor! Rain is going to spin on his heel and just like he almost as if he's grabbing someone who's invisible and like shaking it very aggressively. Shush!
So, what I am worried about here is this is someone who has a vested interest in using information against you, who you tell everything.
I mean, to be fair, like Nyx uses information that they gather on me against me, and I use information I have on Nyx against him. Don't worry, it's a mutual understanding.
I can't imagine there's much information Nyx would have, that you would have on Nyx, that equals the information Nyx would have on you.
I know a lot of things about Nyx.
So, how high is his bounty compared to yours?
Oh my god, no. Rain Rain gives like this kind of contemplative look as he takes a moment before turning to Todd and just says, well, that aside, Helipor, that's getting down into the details. We will be safe here. They're not going to attack us or anything. You don't have to worry about that. It's just like, don't trust them, okay? Don't trust them.
So, trust them not to attack us, but don't trust them.
Oh yeah, don't trust them for anything. These are the worst of the worst.
Okay. So, with this said, I do believe we should leave soon.
No, we are, safe here. We are safe here.
With these people we absolutely cannot trust.
I mean, like, it's like my trust for Harbor.
Meh.
You have not told us not to trust Harbor.
I mean, that's because you guys can trust Harbor.
Either way, I do think that we need to at least leave for tonight.
Of course. How long do we have until the next moon cycle again?
About 4 hours.
It's tonight. We definitely don't want to be with these people that we can't trust when Hellboy
Actually, hold on.
does something.
Rain would have mentioned this to Nyx. Would Nyx have said anything?
Nyx would have been slightly surprised by the concept of someone transforming under a new moon as opposed to a full moon, and basically would have said, just make sure she's not in my city when she transforms. And he would refer to it as his city.
Okay. Then Rain would be more willing to up and leave immediately. Alright. With that being the case, we should probably head out now. We should be able to... I'm hoping we can get to the Underdark.
Do you know where, like, the place is that has the entrance?
I do, actually. Nyx was able to, willingly or not, they gave me some information about it. And Talon, I don't remember exactly what the information was. I remember a little bit of it. But what was the information that Nyx shared about the church?
There is a cult within the city that worships Relapai, god of death. The cult has regular meetings during sermons within the Church of Wafar, and that the church is kind of near the center of the city, as Wafar is the patron god of the empire. Did you get all that? Ayla, you there?
Sorry, I was briefly muted for a moment. Yes. Okay. Rain would relay all this information in his own Rain way to the rest of you.
The Church of Relapai, is it?
Well, it's
It
a church of Wafar, but
Yes, but a cult of Relapai.
Good, Todd. You can be all like, yeah, I like that person too, right?
Well,
I don't know how open they'd be for that.
it is also quite possible that they worship a different aspect of Relapai than I did. It is also, Hellebore, just for future reference, do not mention what I have mentioned about that to anyone. Relapai is not a respected figure.
Oh, yeah. I figured anything to do with you is a no-talk thing. Not that I talk to anyone else other than Rain anyways, and Fernick.
That goes for you too, Rain. No telling Nyx.
What am I not supposed to tell Nyx? Rain is scratching his head.
About my connection to Relapai and to
Right.
the first ones.
Of
Did
course.
you already?
Rain starts having a coughing fit.
So, just so I have all my information in order, you will not tell us anything about your past if it is not immediately relevant, and even then, only maybe will tell us. However, you will tell this other person everything about our past when
Look.
it's not relevant in any way.
Look. In my defense, he asked, and Harbor broke first. He's gonna point at Harbor.
I forgot to consider whether or not they asked you for the information. That this makes it all better. Yes.
There are no secrets between us. Nyx is my best, most hated enemy.
So I suppose I should talk to Nyx to find out more about you then.
No, he won't share anything. We
Hmm.
keep each other's secrets. Besides, you can
He
rest
won't
assured.
keep ours.
No, I don't mean it.
Did you tell him about Telebor?
I mean,
Did you tell him the extremely dangerous to find out information about Telebor?
Rain shrinks a bit. He's never faced this before. Oh boy. He kind of looks at Hellebore. I mean, Nixter said that, make sure she's out of the city by the time.
So you did.
Again, there are no secrets between us. I started from the beginning of our journey since we last met, and we just, spilled everything.
So no secrets between you means also none of our secrets between you.
I mean, Nix is like an extension of myself. It's fine.
I will keep this in mind the next time I think of telling you something. They'll have to understand that I am telling both you and your most hated enemy.
Echoed 3 times for me. Oh my god. I don't know what just happened, but your most hated enemy part echoed 3 times. That was the most dramatic shit ever. Rain looks understandably very guilty right now. He's like not making eye contact with anyone and just like kind of kicking at the ground.
Lead us to this Church of our Father.
Helibor notably during this, she looks quite hurt by this. Like you can tell, she's not like she's not capable of being like angry about something like this. That's not the type of person she is. Like she's just immediately like, I must have done something to not be trustworthy enough. Like yeah. We scoot.
Kind of taking a couple steps backward, Ranger again says, I mean, Rain and Nixer, we're both like one and the same. Like, you can't just... Secrets don't exist between us, I'm sorry.
I would have liked this information before I gave you my secrets.
It's not like... Nix is a
There is
good
a
guy.
reason-
He's not going to use it
There is a
against-
reason I keep secrets. There is a reason you keep secrets. It is dangerous to let people know. And if I had known that letting you know would be letting others know, I would not have told you.
Look,
Rain, can you at least just, like, promise that there's not anyone else you're going to tell?
Rain
At least
looks...
without asking first.
Rain looks up and meets your eyes, Helibor. He's about to go on, and you can see he's about to answer, like very quickly. Yes, of course. But he stops and hesitates before he does. I don't want to lie to you and make a promise I won't be able to keep. If something were to happen and I have to spill the secrets for the greater good, I don't want to have to. I won't betray you, though. I would never betray any of you like that. I am sorry. I realize my actions might not have been the best. I could have at least, informed you beforehand, or...
It is... What is most hurtful about this is how little it feels you trust us, despite how much you confess to care about us. However, this other person who you confess to hate is
No,
so trustworthy that you will tell them all of our secrets as well.
No, you misunderstand. I do trust you. I do.
No, you do not. You do not tell us hardly anything about yourself. All of the information I have out of you is things I have discovered, not things you have told me.
But, I mean, it's the same thing, is it not?
No, it is not. It does not display that you trusted me with this information. It just displays that we've traveled long enough that you could no longer hide it. I know about not trusting people with information, Rain, and I have made my decisions about you now. Show me where the Church of the Father is.
It's... Rain looks actually like, this hurts. This hurts. He goes quiet for a moment, and you can tell he wants to add more onto this, but he just kind of quietly turns around. All right, let's go.
Okay, nothing that Rain looks actually hurt. Helibor will kind of as they're walking, she'll Do like the hug as they're walking kind of thing to Rain. Rain, it's okay. I like we're not mad, or at least I'm not. It's just please ask before like saying those things. You know? That's all. I'm still gonna tell you everything. I don't keep secrets anyways.
Rain brings a hand up as Helbor does the hug. Oh my god, I can't fucking with her. And he just gives her a little head pat, ruffles her hair a bit.
Immediate
It's fine,
purrs.
Helibor. I get it. I'm not exactly the most trustworthy person. I never have been. We have a mission to do. Let's just get it done and make sure you stay safe, okay?
Worry, Rain. I still love you.
Implying Todd doesn't.
That's not what she meant, but
Rain gives a funky, like, no one can see it, but I'm sure Harbor can, like, sense it. Rain isn't sure how to take that. He leads the group out, and he'll start leading them to where the church is. Now, when we do, so long as, does anything happen along the way, Talon?
You begin to make your way through the city, wandering the streets towards the center of the city where you know this Church of Wafar to be. You see a lot of people, kind of shouting to one another. It's background noise to you. It's like walking through the streets of New York City. It is loud, chaotic, and you see, as you're kind of looking around, a number of kind of large advertisements for various different businesses, various services that you can purchase within the city. As you kind of approach, growing closer and closer to the church, the space between buildings begins to thin as you reach kind of the central part of the city where the nobility reside. You can see ahead of you, rising tall, a massive castle. You can see a church in the distance bearing the symbol of Chrysalis, god of creation. And if you remember this city, Todd and Rain, both of you, likely would remember the layout of at least this section of the city. Definitely Todd, Rain kind of up in the air. There are a total of 8 churches positioned evenly around the castle. The first 6 being the creator gods. Hang on. The first 6 being the creator gods, Chrysalis positioned in front of the castle, Nadarai to his left, Sol to his right, and on the back end of the castle are the churches of Oshana, Skyla, and Luna. And then on the kind of central left of the castle, there's the Church of Wafar, and the central right, the Church of Vulcanus, god of fire. As you begin to make your way towards the central left of the main entrance, where you know the Church of Wafar to be, you see a number of people kind of moving about the streets, high-class folk speaking with one another. You see a cart pulling you see a horse pulling a cart through the road, through the city, with no idea what's inside or who's inside, as the cart is one of those like super rich, fancy types. You approach the church. The doors are open and you can see lights on inside. What do you do?
Your mom.
As we get closer, Todd will speak up to Rain and say, "You said the entrance to the Underdark is within the church?"
If my intel is correct, it will be inside the church, yes.
I suppose it does not quite matter which church is in sessions in. The entrance will be there nonetheless. We only have a couple hours before Hellebor's transformation. We should make this quick.
If we can be inside the Underdark, it would probably be best.
I agree.
Very well then. I can try to sneak in, see if I can. Well, actually, Rain looks to Harbor. You know what to do.
Meh. Harbor kind of tilts her head in confusion.
No, not in confusion. Harbor and Rain have done this before.
No, not in confusion.
I love telling DM no repeatedly. Okay, so DM, I imagine Harbor would know, it's a time to kind of do what they did similarly to the other church, where Harbor just walks in and Rain sees through Harbor's eyes.
Okay. Harbor begins to pad her way into the church. As she approaches the entrance, you see there are two guards standing outside, and one of them kind of says, hey, why is there a goat here? Why do you think I would know? Just get it out. Someone lost their goat, obviously. Should we put up a sign for a missing goat? No, just shoo it away. Don't let it get close to the holy ground. Okay. And kind of approaches and tries to shoo Harbor away. Shoo.
I imagine Harbor knows well enough to, act like a spooked, herded animal, which, by the way, when you're herding an animal, usually it will go towards, try to run around whatever danger.
You see the other guards kind of like they're right in front of the door trying to make sure that Harbor doesn't get through the door. As Harbor kind of eventually has to bolt away from the church.
Okay.
I suppose we should just attend church session as we did last time.
Might be best. Rain will kind of stomp his foot for a moment, and Harbor poofs. Out of sight, mind you, of the guards. He wouldn't do this in the guards' sight.
I'll walk up to the guards.
Okay. Greetings. The guard kind of
Greetings.
does a slight nod to you.
This is where we can go to praise for far, yes?
Indeed. All are welcome at any times, though our next sermon is 3 days from now. High Priestess Azius is inside, though, if you wish to speak with her.
That would be nice. May I enter?
By all means.
Okay.
Is anyone else going?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I need to actually check something, DM, because I think we said something about this. I am just now remembering it. That Todd can't enter churches.
Oh,
Wait, but Todd's been in a church before.
Yeah, I can enter cursed god churches.
I mean, this is also a church of Ralafa, yeah?
that is something we talked about, isn't it?
It's also a church of Ralafa?
Yeah, Todd cannot safely enter a church that is not dedicated to one of the dark gods.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I am just now remembering that. But Todd would absolutely have known that, because Todd would have tried to go into churches before.
Mm-hmm.
No, yes. What I said is accurate.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
But you said the entrance is in this church, meaning we have to go in, right?
The nearest Underdark entrance is in this church.
Oh god.
Oh god. What if we make our own entrance?
We just dig straight down. Just
What if we do like a tunnel we tunnel next to the church underneath to the like connecting point of the entrance, you know? How deep is holy ground? I mean, it's holy, so I imagine.
Okay, I want to retcon a little bit.
Okay.
Before we get to the church, Todd will talk to Rain and say, are there any other entrances that you know of around here?
I know of. Would Rain know of any other entrances? I don't
No.
think so.
No.
Okay.
Rain probably hasn't really thought of the Underdark much before the campaign.
I mean, no, I don't know why.
It will be dangerous for me to try to enter a church.
Dangerous in what way?
It should be a last resort if there is no other way to get inside.
Can
Do you
vampires get
think-
into your churches?
No, they cannot. Not churches, only churches to the dark gods. This is how I was able to enter the Church of Loth.
Would it make a difference if I made you invisible and like the gods couldn't see you?
Unfortunately not. That would not make a difference.
What if we put a bag on your head and, you know, claim your sacrifice? Or is it like the gods themselves won't allow you?
This is a difficult question to answer. If we need to, I can enter. But the consequences will be dire for more than just us.
What will the consequences be?
See, this is where I struggle to tell you secrets, Rain.
Rain gives that look again. It's like a pleading, like hurt, kicked puppy look.
Alivor's ears immediately flick and you still trust me though way. Like you can see it on her face.
Rain grabs Helivor's hand.
The consequences will not hinder us from our mission.
But will they hinder you?
No. It is not me I am worried about.
Does it curse the church? I mean, I didn't like Mufar anyway, so like, it would be fine, I think.
In a way, it
I don't
curses
even
all
know who that
churches.
is.
Wait, what did you say, Tabby?
In a way, yes, it would curse the church.
I mean, then it should be fine, right? I mean, who's this Wafar guy anyways? He can't be that important. Hellebore doesn't know him. I don't know him that well.
Uh, oh boy. DM, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Vaguely, yes.
I mean, it's not like you would be damning the church to burn down in 3 days' time or anything like that, right?
And I mean, if it cursed the church, couldn't they just build a new one?
Yeah. Besides, what kind of church built on top of an underground, not underground, underdark entrance? I feel like that already makes it cursed.
You see, only solutions in my head right now would be to accept the consequences and say, again, I must say they would be dire, or to unsanctify this ground, which would take time, and the churchgoers would not be pleased by it.
How do you unsanctify grounds?
Through many unholy rituals. Not rituals, rituals. That one's not a W.
I mean,
You can
there's no
tell
way
him.
we can, like, disguise you or anything? Like, deck you out in a
Hold
bunch
on.
of holy symbols?
God, actually, if this is a place where the cult of Relapai visits, they've probably already done many unholy rituals, right?
Theoretically.
Would I be able to tell if I can enter the building when I get there?
You probably would be able to tell, yeah.
Okay. Then jump forward to me standing in front of the building. Can I tell I would be able to enter?
As you're kind of standing in front of the church, you do not feel the normal repellent nature that consecrated holy ground usually gives. You feel some slight resistance, but not enough that you can't enter.
Okay. I also want to clarify something with you.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Good then. If the guards have invited me in and I don't feel like I can't come in, I will cautiously step into the doorway.
Okay. Yeah. So, same. The interaction would have gone the same.
Mhm.
As you step inside, you can see currently standing in front of a statue of Wafar, a strange kind of staff in hand. This taller human, maybe 6 foot, They've got long blonde hair. You cannot see their face as they are currently facing the statue. And they are speaking in modern Celestial. You are able to translate in your mind. They are speaking a sort of prayer. But what makes you slightly uneasy is that the prayer is one typically saved for times of a war.
Okay. Am I here alone, by the way? Did my friends follow me?
Ayla said she'd be right back, but would Hellebore have followed?
Yes, and also immediately as he crosses like the threshold, like she has to like stifle a gasp, and she's just like,
Todd, are you okay? Are you okay?
I am fine, yes.
Oh.
What did I miss?
Todd was able to enter the church.
I mean, oh,
The-
and okay, I heard Hellebore ask that question, so Rain would follow along and also ask, is everything else okay, though? I mean, you said the consequences wouldn't affect you directly.
Are there dire consequences?
There
Are we
should,
about to face them?
there should not be any dire consequences this day.
Are they far-reaching?
Not the consequences of my actions should not reach us this day.
This day, so they are far-reaching.
Perhaps. This is... Todd looks a little concerned at the priest before stepping forward towards her.
God, there's a priest?
Yes, they were just saying a prayer in
Sure.
celestial.
What's the priest look like?
Oh God.
She's dressed in white. She's got long blonde hair. You can't see her face. She's holding a kind of cross-headed staff. As she finishes the prayer, she takes a deep breath, exhales, and then she turns and says, "Welcome. I am High Priestess Azius. How may I assist you today?"
We have come to first, as all should when entering a church, we must offer worship to the Father, yes?
She smiles and kind of grabs the staff with her second hand and says, "Indeed."
I think it's safe to say that Todd has many prayers to many gods memorized by heart. So he'll start into a Wafar prayer.
She kind of almost sighs disappointedly and says, "Ah, that's what you meant," and lets go of the staff with one hand and kind of sets it back.
Wait, what did Todd say specifically?
What did she think I meant? That I needed to worship her father?
You were offering worship to the god of war.
Yeah.
Todd would know one of the most common ways of doing so is sparring.
Oh, all right. Then yeah.
Rain is down.
Todd gets his scythe ready.
She prepares the staff as she says, for those uninitiated, it seems we have at least one follower within your midst. But for those uninitiated, the jewelings of his great strength and divine power are non-lethal in nature, If you are struck 3 times by weapon, you are to stand down as though you have been defeated, and magic of any kind is not permitted. Though any magical weapons are, as she kind of readies the staff.
I will ready my scythe. Is this all 3 of us against 1?
No, Helibor's looking fucking terrified. She's backing away. She ain't in any part of this.
Rain is down.
Okay. Fennec is
Helibor
with us
also
too,
has
right?
no way of fighting that isn't with magic.
Wait, would activating Blade Song be
Yes, I think
counted
that
as
would count as
magic?
magic.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, oh fuck.
Should we roll initiative?
Yeah, so Todd and Rain roll initiative for me. We'll say that Fernick and Helibor are both kind of stepping back. Like, Fernick's just kind of, like, making sure that she's okay, because you said she looked terrified when she stepped back.
I want to do initiative for Harbor, but I think Harbor will let it be. Ooh.
I rolled a 7.
I also rolled a 7.
Nice.
Plus 2 to Dex.
Hang on.
Hanging on.
No, I hate this.
Damn. Oh wait, we have
This
a...
feels too intense. Hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna do this shit again.
You're good. I'm gonna go close the door real quick. Back to the room. Boom, 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 boom. Good kid. All right, I'm back, and I bring cold hot chocolate.
This works. We do not have a battle map for this, but that's fine because this isn't going to last long. You two.
It's also only, like, melee, so we should all be in the same
You two did roll higher than her. She got a 6.
Nice.
Oh.
Rain would go first then.
Rain has a plan here, okay? He doesn't know if this person is, actually going to be evil and, someone that we actually should be scared about. So he's actually going to severely underplay his abilities, and he's going to do the most stupid, it's like way over dramatized. He is taking both daggers and just jumping and swiping.
Roll to hit.
Not Helibor over here looking at her fucking knife senpai like, oh, this is what I need to do.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the first one did not funny.
Alright, that's 1 strike. As you come down on her, your dagger cuts across, kind of tearing some of the fabric of her beautiful, clergy outfit. And with your bonus action attack?
Okay, that one's gonna be an 8.
You swing the second blade as she immediately parries it with the staff, as she says, "Impressive. 1 hit already."
Wait, how many hits are we supposed to go to?
3. Were you not listening?
I admittedly was not.
She rolls her
My
eyes.
turn.
Yeah, Todd, you're up.
Alright. Let me roll.
I forgot Rain isn't actually a rogue.
That is a 21 to hit.
You swipe the scythe, but she quickly ducks, moving quite agilely for someone of her build, as your scythe just goes over her, missing.
Alright. And my second one, ooh, that's a 25 to hit.
25 does hit. You whirl the scythe around again, and she kind of lifts her spear to block it, or her staff to block it, but you cut her across the arm as she does. Huh. Well, here I thought that this would be easy.
Todd kind of prepares himself and says, "Do not disrespect Rafar by going easy on us."
I wouldn't dream of it. As she is going to take a swipe at you, Todd. That is cocked.
Does that mean Rain
Cock
is...
hits, fuck.
That
Does that mean Rain's disrespecting Bufar?
What? Indeed, yes.
that is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah. As she quickly swings the staff, and as it kind of comes close to you, you see that like kind of cross tip that it has is actually bladed as it cuts across you. She's going to swing again at you, Todd. That is cocked. That landed in my glasses. That is an 18.
18 is my AC, so yeah.
As she follows through the swing, immediately she conks you in the back of the head with the back end of the spear. And with her third attack, she's also going for you again. That is a 16.
16 does not hit.
As she kind of twirls the spear around one more time and swings for you, but you're able to parry the attack. She kind of takes a cautious step back and is going to... well, no, that wouldn't do anything, so never mind. I was going to say bonus action second wind, but that doesn't matter for this, no.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Rain, you're up.
Okay. That's gonna be 23 on the first one.
Misses. As you swing for her, she steps back, the blade barely missing. And with your
Also
bonus
23.
action- Yeah, you swing again, she parries with the spear. Todd?
That's a 24 to hit.
Just misses. You swing the scythe, and she just ducks out of the way.
Rain has to get a natural 20 in order to hit her.
That is that's a 23. That also misses.
She parries this one with the spear, kind of catching the scythe tip in the cross. That brings us to her. She's going to take a swipe for you, Todd. That is a 21.
Yep.
She...
As soon... Go on.
Pardon?
I was just saying, as soon as Todd takes this hit, he knows the rules, he's backing up.
Mm-hmm. She swings the back end of the spear, kind of knocking you in the right in the jaw. She then swings around, turning the bladed end on Rain. That's a 15 to hit.
That hits. And when this attack happens, Rain is going. How many hits are we at now?
This is the first hit against Rain.
Wait, has Todd been hit 3 times?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh fuck!
Mm-hmm. As she swings the bladed end at Rain, kind of cuts across his cheeks. She swings again for another 15, and conks you in the bottom of the jaw. Rain's turn.
Wait. So does Rain have to hit her 3 times?
Rain has to hit her once.
Once.
Which means you
Okay,
have
we
to
need
roll
a
a
nat
natural
20. Nat 20. Nat 20. That's a 10. Going again.
Okay.
What are those rolls, Ayla?
Nat 20.
Huh?
I'm using the Magic of the Gathering. I switched dice, and I did get a nat 20. I am willing. Send a picture.
Did you roll more than twice though?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Wait, no. Hold on. No.
Casual. Oh yeah, no, I cheated to do it, but I did it.
No, this is my second roll. I thought you were asking if it was my second roll.
I didn't even hear what your first roll was.
I thought that was a 10.
10.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, you were asking. Damn.
No, because like every time you say I'm going to switch dice, it's after you've already made the roll.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I switched dice because I rolled a 10. And I rolled so badly before.
Okay.
Okay, so you hit her.
But I've actually
I would say narratively, if you're trying to pretend you're
Yeah.
bad, you're not going to be able to roll good enough to hit
Yeah.
someone who wishes so far.
Yeah, actually, no, Rain doesn't hit. If anything, I'm gonna say Rain trips on his face. He makes like he tries to do like a fancy little probably like twirl or something, and he trips over his own feet and face plants into the ground.
Alright, so I will say he's prone, so she gets advantage. That's a 19.
That hits.
As she hits you in the back of the head with the bottom of the spear, just kind of like bringing it down on you. She says, "You were closer than most."
My nose.
I am a good bout, that was.
It has been a long time since I have sparred with anyone who managed to land even a single blow.
I think
She kind of holds a hand up to the kind of cuts in the fabric as you see magic begin to kind of come from her arms, and she's going to spend a minute to cast Mending.
Now with the what's the word I'm looking for? Oops, out of the way. I do believe we have as a business we must ask for.
By all means.
we do. Oh, you're right. So actually, that is a good point. Thank you, Todd, for reminding me. Are you solely dedicated to Wafar?
Of course. My whole life is nothing but dedication to the Lord.
Todd kind of like looks to Rain, like,
That you
is this the business we have?
That you would even imply otherwise is blasphemous within his church, even.
I didn't mean quite like that. I just mean, like, do you have any other, like, do you get paid as a priestess?
I apologize for my friend. I kind of step forward and like kind of push Rain back.
Cuffs him on the back of the head.
It is clear that this one knows nothing of our duties as religious folk.
Indeed.
He carries himself with the air of a Larnaco worshipper, yet fights with the fury of a Chaos worshipper.
Chaos, I do believe, would accept this one into his ranks.
I don't believe there are any Chaos would deny, given what I know of him.
Now, the business I at least came to attend to, he kind of gives a little bit of a look to Rain. We have heard tell of an entrance to the Underdark at this church. We have need to go there.
A dark look kind of crosses her eyes before she says, "No,
No?
no."
No, there is not one, or no, you will not allow us.
Whichever answer will make you go away and stop asking about it.
Did you spill the secrets like that immediately, Todd?
Because if anyone would to know where the entrance is, it would be the High Priestess. And if we want her to help us, we need to stop insulting her and lying to her.
But how do we know she's not working with them?
Working with who?
The
We have
evil
heard-
cult that's running your church?
We have heard tell of a cult that stays here. We have no affiliation with them. In fact, we would like to try to stop them. if possible.
I know not of any cult that makes home within my church.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Yeah, Rain would also insight.
That's a 19 on insight.
That's a natural one.
She seems pissed off at
Wait,
the
no.
implication that a
That's a
cult
7.
may be using her church as their hideaway.
I see.
Okay.
I apologize to have to be the one to inform you of this. If I may, there are many things that go on without our knowing. It is not a direct insult to you for it to happen.
No, it is not. But it is proof that I need to be cautious of those I trust.
Indeed.
We were told that it happens during your serums.
My serums?
I'm mispronouncing that word. Oh my fucking god. That is an Ayla
I believe the word you're looking for is sermon.
I was sitting here trying to figure out what you meant.
But that shouldn't be possible.
Priestess, if I may inquire, what is beyond your entrance to the Underdark here? Why are you so unwilling to let us go?
It is not what is beyond the Underdark entrance. It is simply my duty.
Todd! I think
You are
I think
You are a
this
guardian.
is like the other church.
It is part of my solemn oath that I took upon becoming High Priestess of this church. I am to dedicate my life to nothing but Wafar, and part of what he requires is that this entrance be guarded. None shall enter without his blessing.
I see.
How do we get his blessing? I know last time we were able to get it, but I.
DM, I roll a religion to see if I would know how to get Wafar's blessing.
You can roll a religion, yeah.
That's. I mean, I have a pretty good religion. That's a 17 total.
Can I roll a religion for Harbor?
No. Todd, with your 17, Wafar is simultaneously one of the least picky and one of the most picky gods when it comes to who receives his blessing. You do not have to be a worshipper of his to receive his blessing, which is a very rare thing within the gods. Some of the cursed gods, including Lolth, are willing to bestow their blessings upon people who are not their worshippers, so long as those people are willing to accept their blessings. However, you have to prove yourself on the battlefield in order to receive Wafar's blessing.
Very well. And Todd kind of smiles at this and says, you want proof of our deeds on the battlefield, then?
It is
Very well.
more than that. To receive Wafar's blessing, you must be chosen for your feats on the battlefield.
And how would we know we are chosen?
You'll know.
I mean, are there any wars going on in the city? I mean, like.
Are there any wars going on in the city? I did notice your earlier prayer, and it is quite concerning. I believed you were making this prayer in reference to the cult. but knowing now that you did not have information about them, I am worried. What was that prayer for?
You are quite knowledgeable. Are you a follower?
I am a worshipper of the divine in general.
I can respect that. Though to dedicate oneself to a single god is the greatest course of action that anyone can take. However, to answer your question, I was making that prayer in preparation. We seek to purge this city of those who walk beneath it. Not a war in the traditional sense.
A genocide.
I suppose you could call it that. Overwhelming force and a swift surrender should be enough to deal with these night walkers.
I see. And then are you planning on making your move against them? Perhaps we are able to prove ourselves in this battle.
I cannot say. Mostly because I am not entirely certain myself. The assault is being led by the Cullen family.
Todd kind of gives a quizzical look. It's the Cullen family. They are still around.
Indeed.
Are they vampires now?
Vampires? That you would dare accuse them of as such is...
I wasn't accusing. I'm not from around these parts anymore.
No, the Cullen family are not vampires. They are the only honorable name left among the nobility.
It is relieving to hear that the Cullens are still around and that they still retain their honor. It has been quite some time since I visited this city.
You speak as though you assumed them to have fallen.
It has simply been centuries since I've been here. Families come in and out of prominence. I did not want to assume any that I would recognize are still around.
I suppose that much is fair. Although it should, of course, be safe to assume that the Wusaw family still stands as the Emperor.
Of course.
Well,
How may I find the Cullens where they have always been then?
indeed, they still retain their ancestral home.
Very well. I will go beseech them to allow us to have an opportunity to gain Vafar's blessing.
Rafar has been less generous with his blessings recently, so I wish you luck.
Todd will bow and then turn to walk out and grab Rain before he can say anything.
Rain is like on the verge of saying something and he just gets scruffed.
Elvor is very swiftly following. She hates this place.
You guys step out of the church.
Rain, like as we're being dragged out, he just mumbles, "Burn it down, burn it down, burn it down."
DM, I would know Wafar's teaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is genocide generally a part of that?
Oh, whoa.
Genocide is not discouraged.
Okay. I suppose that it comes with having overwhelming strength, is that sometimes you overwhelmingly win.
Mm-hmm. I actually have Wafar's tenets written out here. Hang on. I don't have the tenets of every god written, but Wafar
I thought
has
genocide
one.
was a war crime.
Tenets of Wafar. There is no peace, there is only war. All things belong to the strongest of man. Justice belongs to the victims of crimes, not to the powers above. There is no discrimination. All things bow to those more powerful. We will not fight unfairly. If war is to be won, it is won through strength alone. Magic is merely an extension of one's strength, not a tool.
Why is this just bastard's tenets?
I mean, yeah. Todd kind of sighs. Rain, you may wish to inform your greatest enemy of what may come.
Of course, Rain kind of hesitates for a moment. Would you be okay with that?
I see no reason that they should all die. But I do not recommend they stay and fight. The followers of Wafar,
Oh,
if you can imagine, they are quite good at fighting.
But that they won't just abandon the city. They can't. This is Nyx's. Wait. Rain turns to Harbor and starts buying. Oh, when he's buying, he seems to get like increasingly more worried. And DM, I'm gonna DM you.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna put on the Rain Harbor channel. Actually, this might be a bit of a conversation. Do you want to jump into one-on-one just so we can get out of the way without all the typing real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, long story very short. Rain. Oh. Okay, long story very short. Rain will turn to Harbor and he'll just say, "Do you think it's possible that they are influencing the attack against the Nightwalkers because of Nyx?"
Oh, shit.
This could be to try to dismantle his power so that he's easily.
Didn't that note say that, like, they couldn't get to him because of his guards?
Yeah. This could be.
Shit.
Nyx. We have to go back and warn Nyx.
We need to. No, we need to get to the Cullen Manor. We need to find out what's going on.
But. We also have to get the shield. Nyx's life is in danger.
Nyx has informants. Surely he knows about this.
True. Okay, do we prioritize the shield or the Nightwalkers?
No, we prioritize. Fuck.
If we don't know when the attack's gonna be, it could be too late, and we might know information that they don't know. But what if this could also be?
They don't have the scythe yet.
They don't, but if they get more than us, then that's dangerous. They could. I don't know what to do here. And then there's also still the people after Hellebore, and Hellebor's gonna turn tonight. We have to get Hellebore out of the city.
There's so much going on.
Okay. We could split up. We could divide and conquer. I know the others won't like it, but it might be what we have to do.
Give me a note. I'll go to Nyx.
Okay. Would Nyx be able to speak to Harbor? Maybe?
No, Nyx would not be able to speak with Harbor.
Very unfortunate. Okay. Rain will frantically pull out and he'll just start writing the note.
And then you and the rest of the group go to the Cullen Manor because you're not going to be able to get the shield unless you can find a way to sneak through the temple. But the Cullen Manor, we know we have a lead there right now. We don't have a lead to get to the Underdark right now.
Okay. And with that, Rain will turn to look very worriedly at Todd and the others and jump back, I think.
Okay.
Oh, Venti, get the fuck over here!
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh, okay. Good, Venti. Anyways, so Rain basically turns to look at Harbor, and he looks very worried. And there's a bunch of frantic and throughout this, Rain pulls out his book and just quickly starts writing down something before ripping out the page and folding it up and giving it to Harbor.
Harbor takes it in her mouth and immediately bolts.
Rain looks he's like very frantic in every movement that he does, and he looks over to you, Todd, and just says, "We need to get to the manor now, Colin Manor. We have to find out more."
If I may, about how long is it until the fucking sundown now?
About 3 hours.
Rain, do we have time?
I don't know, Todd. Do we?
Todd,
Need to
I will
find a
note,
place?
you guys are currently in the nobility district, so the Cullen Manor is
Sorry.
not far.
I couldn't hear any of that.
Oh no!
I was away from my computer. What's going on?
So Rain is saying you need to get to the Cullen Manor immediately. Hellebore is reminding you guys that you have 3 hours until nightfall. You are in the nobility district. The Cullen Manor is about a 20-minute walk from where you are. But only Todd would know this.
Yep. I kind of sighs and says, "What are you planning on doing, Rain?"
We have to We have to find out information about when the attack's going to happen. We need to find out if they are truly, if they're connected or not. If the attacks are connected, then we might just be fucked all over.
The attacks? Multiple attacks?
Look, these could be. I'm worried that the people attacking the night markers could possibly be the same people that are after me, or at least they're connected or hired or something. Because
And you believe the Collins would be a part of them?
possibly, which is why we need to go to the manor and find out.
I
Because
would be quite surprised if the Collins were a part of them himself.
why? How do you know?
I know.
Collins?
I know the Collins quite well. I used to be one of them.
And that's where we're going to cut to break.
Oh, fuck you!
We'll come back in 15 minutes at 40 past the hour. So you guys get to sit on that reveal for a bit.
Wait, what was Todd's original name? The funky name?
Marla? I'm gonna... quiz. Haha. Chat can hear us again.
Oh no. The second question's literally rigged.
Yeah, I felt that. Literally, like, the second question, that's the fandom one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally, like, I saw I think it's the second answer, and was just like, yeah, okay, easy.
Okay, yeah, Percy. Yeah, no, fucking same. I literally my entire
Wow.
life.
Yeah, my entire fucking life. I will note that stream can hear us talking about this.
Oh,
Talking
fuck.
about what?
The quiz.
Oh.
Meh. Alright, so, welcome back.
Alright, we're burning down churches. My favorite thing.
So, Todd had just revealed that he used to be part of the Cullen family.
Helibor doesn't
way.
understand the significance of this at all, but she's still whipping out her book and turning to the Todd lore page.
I don't believe it for a second.
You don't?
Sorry, give me just a moment finishing up my Valorant thing real quick.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm off.
Ayla.
Okay. I'm done. The addiction is gone. For now. Rain. Oh fuck. Rain was gonna have an answer for that. Okay. Todd. I need you to give me
not
that
addicted
same.
To Valorant. She plays it every day. I'm sure she'd know if she was addicted.
I still don't play it every day, so huh. Okay. Todd. Tabby Juno.
Yes.
I need you to give me that same dramatic line that you gave right before break.
I would be surprised if you. Wait, hold on. You said how do you know the Collins? And I said I used to be one.
Yes, okay. Right. Rain just gives this look. And how long has it been since you were last in contact with them? How many generations?
Many generations.
Over time, people can change. And over time, families can change.
Indeed.
So how can you be sure?
It is a fair point. I did not say that they weren't. I said I would be surprised.
Then let's check it out at least. We've got a
Very
little
well.
bit of time, and we're not getting anywhere with the Underdark at the moment.
I
Maybe.
don't. I hate to suggest it. It is. But I do believe it would be safe if we get Helibor out of the city. It does not look like we'll be going to the Underdark anytime soon. We do not need Helibor shifting into the city.
Okay, we could do pairs again, or something. No, we shouldn't leave Helibor alone when she shifted at all. Even if it's only one of us, Okay.
We do have, out of character, we could send Helibor off to Fernic.
Yeah, but I don't. No offense to Fernic, but I feel like it's dangerous to entrust one person with Helibor when Helibor is turned and Helibor's being hunted. That's dangerous. That's why Rain wouldn't do that. Because all it takes is for them to attack when she's turned, and then Helibor. That would just be an added.
It's not great for them to attack while she's turned, though, because she will also kill them.
I mean, true. We leave the city, at least try to find a place to hole up, and then, as soon as we can, return. And investigate the manor, and then we'll get the shield. Maybe we can find another entrance somewhere close by.
The High Priestess just said that that time was soon, right? That they would be attacking the Nightwalkers?
Yeah, she did not have an exact time.
It is quite possible that they are attacking tonight, as far as we know.
Okay, then you're right. Then I have to get to the manor tonight. Then.
I don't believe you should go to the manor.
Then what do you suggest, Todd?
I go.
We go.
Very well. I don't know what you plan to do there. These are people who clearly have a mind to attack the Nightwalkers. I don't think you will be able to keep your cool around them.
I can, trust me. It's hardly the first time. I mean...
There,
Maybe you should just go back to the person that you hate but not actually and warn them or something?
I already sent Hubbard to do that, it's fine. I'm trying to get him out, but I don't think he'll leave the city. He won't leave his city, I know him. I mean, he might, but that just... this could be all part of the plan to get him out, that way they capture him, and... okay, well, we could always try... I don't want to leave Hellebore alone.
I don't know, Rain. Even with me going, my intention was only to find out when they are attacking. I do not believe I will be able to convince them otherwise.
I know you probably won't be able to convince them otherwise.
The
That is fine.
this was their mission when I was here. The idea that the Collins are attacking criminals is not new to me. I don't think I will be able to talk them out of this.
I don't necessarily need them talked out of it. I just need to know who they are, truly. If they are under other influences and they are working with...
I will...
them...
To ease your mind, I will tell you again, when I worked with them, they didn't work with anyone who experimented with crests, and yet they still would have done something like this. Perhaps not so violently, but...
It could be something less like that, and something more along the lines of they were leaked information about the Nightwalkers due to the Nightwalkers also having some spies and everything, and this could be all arranged, and there could be spies on both sides, essentially.
Perhaps.
I'm not necessarily saying your family is guilty, Todd. I wouldn't do that.
I would. They are guilty of this. This is something to have guilt over. I no longer believe that they are correct in their thinking.
Very well then. We go just to gather information.
Alright. Hellebore, could you follow Fernic out of the city?
Rain looks like he's about to say something, but he remains quiet.
I'm sorry, Tori, it's just the move that makes the most sense here. We have no idea if we're going to be in the city in 3 hours. We need to get you somewhere that makes sense.
Cry.
Sorry. Rain is holding Hellebore's hand during this. He doesn't want to separate.
I mean, not even just me knowing I wouldn't be able to do anything for the rest of the session, but also just in general, I feel like Hellebore is no, this is such a bad idea. One person who needs to sleep watching her when she's being hunted, when she's turning into the thing that they want to capture, is such a bad idea.
There's literally no other way to go about this. We have no idea if the Collins are attacking tonight. We need this information as soon as possible. But you are also turning tonight, and we can't let you be in the city when that happens. There is no other way to do this other than to split the party.
Counterpoint.
Heliport is in the city when it happens, and we do like a dark evil turn on this, and we release Heliport on the
No.
populace.
Nope.
Evil arc, anyone?
I mean, to the point that like Fernick sleeps, I would offer for Todd to go, but Todd is needed with the Collins.
Mm-hmm. We're in such a bad situation, guys. Oh my god. If only we had like one more party member.
Yeah, if only we had like someone that was played by someone who went by some sort of Italian cuisine. In the
Yeah,
party.
if only. If only.
I mean, we do have one more party member. I can send Marshall with you, and Marshall can wake up Fernick if anything happens.
Oh my fucking god.
Marshall Clutch.
Who would get one hit by like anything.
Yeah, he's not there to fight. He's there to wake up Fernick.
Honestly, that would be good, I think. Oh fuck. Harbor's running errands. I mean, can't the trees help us out, Talon?
The trees?
Yeah, let's just have a conversation with the trees. I'm sure they know shit.
I mean, if we want, we can send Helibor to the Nightwalkers. Just tell Nyx to make preparations for her. That way Tori can still interact with NPCs.
Oh, I feel like that would be Nyx to Rain. Get her out of my city before nightfall. Also, Rain, send her back. That is such a Rain move.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that is. We could do that, actually.
Tori, what do you think?
Oh my
Talon.
fucking god. I mean, there's still not gonna be interaction because like she's. I mean, I feel like from her point of view.
You don't think Helibor would find it interesting to talk to Nyx, this person that is very close to Rain?
Yeah. Rain and I'm sure Nyx would be interested in Helibor if well, first a question for a DM. Would Rain know, like, would Nyx be able to prepare for any of this by chance? Like, would he have like some sort of like super
Probably. He's just as paranoid as you are.
Okay, yeah, no, sorry to steal your idea, Tabby, but I feel like this is such a Rain idea at the same time. If you're cool, then can Rain suggest that?
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Okay, Rain, grabbing Helibor's hand and just, like, holding it very dearly. He, pulls Helibor into a hug. Look, I know we're supposed to get you out of the city, but what if we did something else instead? If you're out of the city and something happens, we won't be able to protect you. I feel like it would be better if we had more people with you. Not necessarily with you, but someone else we could trust. Why don't you go back to Nyx? You and Fernick. He has to have something that can hold you, or at least protect you, keep you isolated, and he'll be safe. He can keep an eye on you. He knows of your situation already, so it's not a worry there.
The person you said we shouldn't trust?
Helibor. Rain kind of kneels down. I would trust Nyx with my life, and I would trust him with yours as well. Nyx is... I mean, he is a criminal. Yes, he is definitely a criminal, but... We've spent most of our lives together, admittedly. I've known him for a very long time. Our rivalry is... It's more of like a thing that's played up. I trust Nyx.
Okay.
Besides, maybe, I'm sure Nyx will have perhaps some sort of solution. You guys can talk it out. maybe you can discuss what we learned here, and maybe Nyx will know another way into the Underdark.
I can try.
You've got this, Helivor. Go back to Nyx, and you should be able to find, if you go back to the same, you'll attract the attention of them. Don't worry. Just be careful along the way, and stay safe.
I'm sorry that I can't go with you guys.
Hey, don't be sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I would rather you be in some place where everyone can be safe and you can be safe than, well, I don't want to see you get hurt by them, okay? Just stay safe.
The people you're going to, they are all vampires, aren't they?
Rain will look over to Todd.
Sir Collins? Likely not, no. The Cullen family is not all vampires, I don't think.
Besides, I mean, obviously the best one of them is a vampire. Just because they're vampires doesn't mean it's all bad.
Yeah, but if they are, they might be with the other people too.
We'll take care of ourselves. Don't worry. Now, we don't have time.
As soon as you find out everything, please come back.
Of course.
Standing up,
She-
Rain. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Standing up, Rain will turn to Fernick, and I know Fernick's not here, but Rain will just give Fernick the most serious look and just say, "Make sure you tuck her in."
Oh!
I'm sad Fernick's not here for this.
Oh my god. Tuck her into her chains. Oh god. Like, you can tell, like, this is destroying Helibor on so many levels. Like, obviously, like, she knows you guys are going somewhere dangerous. Already she's worried about that. Like, also, she does not, like, she does not trust these people at all. Like, 100% fucking terrified to be that vulnerable, like, in a place that she's not comfortable with. Like, you can tell, like, this girl ain't having a good time. She hugs the two of them. She's crying at this point. She's absolutely fucking crying. It looks like you hauled a cat off and you're driving away. Materially, she will say her goodbyes, and turn and go in the direction of wherever it was we got ambushed.
Fernick's coming with you, so there is that. Fernick probably remembers the way, right?
Yeah, I'd assume so.
So after they walk off, Todd turns to Rain and says, "All right, are you prepared? I must ask, what is your plan?"
We just need to gather information. Maybe we can, like, convince them that's, we're here to
Help.
help and they'll be more willing. If we can also find a way into the Underdark, that would be amazing as well.
I agree.
They...
I am afraid that our only option may be to enter the building when the cult is there, and become ingrained in that side of things.
Alright.
But that is a later issue. We should deal with your ex-husband's safety right now. Come. And Tad will start heading towards the Cullen house.
I need to be like I need to step away for like a minute, so I'll be right back.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Bow, bow, bow.
I return. I apologize. So, Todd and Rain.
Yep.
You guys begin to make your way. You make your way towards the Cullen Mansion. Or Cullen Manor, sorry. Arriving to the front gate fairly quickly. Hang on, I want to change the music. This doesn't feel super fitting anymore.
Now that the sad departure of the group, the splitting up is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Better. There we go. Let me turn Venti down. Okay, so you make your way to the Cullen Manor. You can see the building rising in the distance. It's about a 15-20 minute walk, and you arrive to the front gate where you can see a couple of guards kind of standing outside. One of them kind of turns to the two of you as you approach, speaks up and says, "Aye, welcome. How may we assist you?"
Rain is going to harshly elbow Todd. You're the one who knows them.
Yeah, sorry. Todd approaches and bows. He says, if possible, I would like to speak to whoever is head of the Cullen household at the moment.
You wish to speak to the master?
Yes. I believe it will be something he would want us to speak about.
What grounds do you have to speak with them?
There's a few ways we can go about this. Which way am I going, though?
The gateway.
I think he would like to know about our son. Put its gesture towards Ray. Oh God. Okay, my original idea was just that we were going to get in there on the pretense that we were joining them to fight the Nightwalkers. So I guess that's what I'll go with. It has been quite some time since I have been to the city, and I have only recently heard of. I have just spoken to the priestess at the Church of Fa, and I found some information that I should like to talk to the master about.
You wish to speak about enrollment?
Indeed.
Luckily for you, Master Odysseus Colon is in at the moment. Allow me to just make certain that they are available. If you could just wait here a moment. The guard turns and kind of walks through the gate. A few moments later, the guard returns and says, you may enter, and kind of gestures for you to enter into the gate. And he says, just head up that pathway to the front door and knock when you get there. You will be escorted then to the chambers of Odysseus.
I appreciate this. So, just to be clear, I may enter this.
Yes, you may enter.
Okay. I walk in.
Okay.
I don't think that was necessary, being as I've been to this house before, but just in case.
Yeah. Rain, I presume you follow?
No, Rain is actually going to stop at the entrance and just turn and ask the same exact question
Kind of
before he enters.
raises an eyebrow suspiciously and says, yes, just as your companion, you may enter.
Okay, just want to make sure we're getting down to the fine details on the contracts.
There is no contract being signed.
Not yet. Life is always a contract, and he'll enter in.
He is very, very confused by your antics, Ayla.
Good, as he should be.
As you two enter, you make your way up towards the the manor. As you arrive to the door, knocking as you were guided to, the door is opened by, you can see this halfling in a tailored suit who says, right this way. And they kind of lead you through the building until you find yourself in a large kind of audience chambers. You can see sat kind of at the back end of the room this beautiful elf. Long white hair, beautiful cyan eyes, and cyan makeup to match. A pair of large earrings, jewelry covering them, as well as this beautiful kind of almost like dress-like garment. It's a one-piece outfit.
One Piece?
One Piece? I heard One Piece? What?
As they kind of look up to you and says, welcome, darlings, to the Colin Manor. You can see behind them there is a large painting of a man, blonde hair, green eyes, strikingly familiar. though not quite the same as the man that you walk with. As they smile and say, "How may I be of assistance?"
Good evening, Master Colin. Yes?
Indeed.
I have heard tales that you are intending a move against the Nightwalkers of this town.
Indeed, I am. Some new information has been brought forth, and we have located their stronghold.
Oh. I don't suppose you are attacking soon, then?
The exact date of our attack will be kept confidential for now.
I see. And if I were to want to be a part of this attack, how would I find out the date once it is made known?
Should you wish to enroll, you will be placed on my staff. And once you are on my staff, you will perform duties as usual, and when it comes time for the attack, that will be included in part of your duties. You will know when the time comes. You will know the day of the attack.
We are kind of in a time restricted area here. Is it going to be within the week by chance? Or should we look elsewhere?
To tell you the truth, we merely wish to receive the Father's blessing, and this seems like a golden opportunity to do so. But if it is not soon, we shall need to seek his blessing elsewhere.
We need glory on the battlefield, after all.
Roll
Deception.
either deception or persuasion, because you technically aren't lying.
All right.
Wait, can Rain roll as well?
Yes, I want Rain to roll.
Okay, good, because like Rain has
Just Rain?
Rain has a +8 to this.
I also have a +8 to this.
Ooh.
We are a charismatic party.
Rain does not have a +8. He's got a +5 technically.
What? Okay.
I read the wrong thing. Oh, that's fine.
All right.
That's still gonna be a 21.
I got a 22.
Ooh! Fist bump.
Well, I can assure you that should we wait too long, our opportunity would slip. The Nightwalkers have informants everywhere, after all. Though we do need time to make preparations. It will be within the week, but it will not be tonight.
I see.
Well, that's fit with our plan.
We will need to go consult our others to see if that will work with our time frame. And if it will, they'll be back to enroll.
I mean,
Wonderful.
at the same time, I'm sure there are also other places outside the city we could look briefly for over the next couple of days as well.
Indeed. If we're not back by the time of the attack, then assume we found our blessing elsewhere.
I will not hold a spot for you.
Oh, are the spots limited?
I can only afford to have so many on my staff.
Is this like an open job? Is anyone welcome to it?
Well, not
you
just
keep saying-
anyone is welcome.
I see. Very well. I will keep this in mind. And Todd will stand up, not wanting to spend too much more time here because we might give away things.
As you begin to walk out, the door opens, and you see this kind of younger, half-elven woman. She's got some kind of black leather armor on with kind of some furs, short-ish, kind of more medium length, kind of white blonde hair, green eyes, and a braid that kind of ends in a there's kind of a piece of jewelry on the end of the braid. As she walks in and she says, "Brother, I apologize. I didn't realize you had guests." As Odysseus looks to her and says, "Do not worry. They are just leaving." "Right. Odysseus, I have word. He has entered the city. The one we were told to look out for." She nods.
Oh,
"I do not know anything more than that, but if he should... If Raynor Glordefnan should get involved in our attack, it could ruin everything." Well, I'll keep that in mind. Please, sister, return to your duties. Yes, of course, Odysseus. And she turns and walks out. Rain,
I
I
do-
have a history check.
Yeah.
I do imagine this happened as we were standing up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Todd kind of looks quizzically at this and then says, "Oh, if I may, for my own curiosity's sake, I hope that this battle will be one of honor. May I ask why you are wiping out the Nightwalkers as they were?"
The Nightwalkers have been terrorizing this city for generations now. Well, not really. More like 10 years. But they've been terrorizing the city nonetheless. It's a nightmare to deal with, first of all, and second of all, our family was built on tearing down corruption. The Nightwalkers thrive with it. They use this city's corruption to get what they want, get what they need. They have every noble within these city walls under their fingers, just because those nobles wanted a few extra coins in their pocket.
Surely they can't have every noble. Someone's got to have a sense of dignity. No?
Why do you think I'm fighting against them?
Indeed. It is quite unfortunate, the amount of nobilities that can be swayed with just a few coin.
I don't think I've ever experienced a citywide corruption like this before. Very well then. We should probably go talk to the others.
Indeed.
See if they would be willing to partake on this journey with us.
Please, do not dawdle long. And,
Yes.
should you be looking for a way to earn Wafar's blessing, another possibility, should you encounter him, doing battle with Raynor Glordefnan, and bringing him in could reward you quite a hefty price. Alive, preferably.
You believe Wafar would honor this?
It's possible. Who knows?
With how much Rain has.
I personally am not a worshipper of him, but House Cullen has put a hefty bounty on the name of Raynor Glordefnan, should you be seeking coin.
Rain gives an evil smile at us.
Sounds delightful.
Understandable. I will keep an eye out for any such. Have a good day, Master Cullen.
You as well.
I start to walk out.
Okay.
All right, I think that went well as far as information gathering went. We didn't like incriminate ourselves or anything.
I don't know. I think that that's not going to take long for them to put two and two together. Oh hey, that because let's be honest, Rain didn't disguise himself very well. He's very
Yeah.
colorful. We're fucked.
Uh, Todd will try to keep an eye out and make sure they're not tailed on the way to the Nightwalkers, and
Roll
as an
perception.
extra amount of security, we'll take like a nonsensical way to get there.
Rain would also do the same and tap Todd's shoulder, lead him down a random way elsewhere. Yeah.
I wrote a 7.
You don't notice anyone following you. Hellebore, is there anything you want to do before the others arrive?
I mean, are they just accepting me with open arms and being like, yeah, transform?
That's a good point. You make your way back in, and as you arrive, you can see, you know how to get in, or at least Fernek does, from having been in here before. And as you enter, you see Nyx kind of turn back and tilts his head. Hello. I thought I asked Rain to get you out of my city before nightfall.
The tears had they had barely stopped. They were still trickling. But you hear a heaving sob as she hates this situation so much.
Hey, it's all right. You're friends with Rain, you're friends with me. What's going on? I got his message. Is it about that? I mean, you can see Harbor kind of sat at his feet.
She latches onto this. She skitters over and beckons Harbor to come so she can pet her and calm herself down.
Harbor will pat over to Hellebore.
Okay. She plops Harbor on her lap and is having her daily dose of animal therapy.
Well, sort of, maybe. Yes and no. Rain wanted to know if it would be okay with you, because they all went and they're the place with the people, they're there, and then they wanted to know if Rain was all like, hey, it's dangerous to leave the city. So he was all like, Nyx is a great person. And
Rain said that about me? I'm starting to wonder if you're lying to me.
Hellebore can't do this. She she have a look of fear as she starts shaking her head. No, I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
I'm making jest. Go on.
Can I turn here?
I somehow knew this was coming. Look. I need to understand a little bit more before I can answer that question. Specifically about you. Because Rain told me you're different. A normal werewolf transforming under the light of Ordon's full moon would be a lot more in control of themselves than transforming it under either of the other moons. Is this the case for you, or is it the opposite for you?
No, it's like sort of the same. I mean, if that helps, you make, yeah, if that makes you feel better, well, it is true, but I mean, I still, like, wouldn't, like, don't, like, get close or anything, like, stay as far away as possible, like, preferably, like, leave the building entirely, and, yeah, but yes.
Okay, what I cannot do is evacuate this entire hideout.
Oh, okay, do you have a dungeon I can go in?
What I was going to say is that what I can do is close off the theater.
Oh, okay. I won't be free roaming. I have chains. Yeah. And I have gags. And I have blinds. I probably won't be a problem at all.
I think what I will do, I will close down the theater, lock it off. It will be inaccessible, and no one can leave it either, any who are in here. I will remain to keep an eye on you. I'm pretty capable. No one else will be in here, except for any who you wish to be within the walls of this theater. You can do whatever you need to feel safe, to feel comfortable. But Rain is paying for the damages.
Damages. I shouldn't damage anything. I don't think. The restraints, they're tight. Vernick will put them very, very tight. I probably will just, I normally just, yeah, it'll be fine. I shouldn't, destroy
Hellebore.
anything.
Hellebore. Rain has a lot of money. He can afford it.
Bitch.
In fact, I encourage you not to put the restraints on. And destroy as much as you can.
That sounds like an awful idea. That sounds like a bad idea. Wow. I would rather, like, not do that, like, because like, I know you said no one's gonna be in here, but that's still, like, risky.
Hellebore.
Right?
Hellebore, you know what all of us in this organization do for a living, right? Risk is our middle name.
Yeah, Rain does live on the edge quite a bit.
And Rain is nothing compared to us.
Rain wouldn't tell me. What's your bounty at?
See, Rain... This discussion of bounty is what led us to separate in the first place. Rain cares too much about how the world views him. He seeks short-term victories. My bounty is at 0, and I intend to keep it that way.
Oh,
Because
so,
I
like,
don't get caught. And when I do, I have enough influence to, waive the charges.
Oh, you're one of those people who has influence so they can get away with everything.
Now you get it. This is where Rain goes wrong. He lives for the thrill of it. And don't get me wrong, I love the thrill of it, but he's asking to get killed. Constantly trying to raise his bounty. And at this point, if my informants are correct, the kingdom is close to putting it dead or alive on his wanted posters.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh.
So when he comes crawling to me for sanctuary, I'll take him in. But only if he admits that he was wrong.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, you weren't kidding when you said you know him.
Halibur in a flash of bravery. Like, you can tell, like, this is like... like, the look of, like, oh shit, do I do it? And then, like, she suddenly just snaps her head up.
If I may inquire, how is it that you know Rain?
Kind of thinks for a second and says, we were cellmates, in a way. Me, him, Zed, bunch of others. Me and him are the only survivors from that prison. And he does quotation marks for prison. At least as far as we're aware.
Why were you in prison? For being a criminal?
Actually, no. It wasn't a real prison per se. They took us under false pretenses before we were old enough to fight back. Rain was already there by the time I got there. I wonder if he ever knew any other life. Certainly didn't seem that way.
So, the people you're talking about, are those the people that Rain hates a lot?
There's a lot of people Rain hates a lot.
The people that Rain hates a lot that are also, like, that he's really weird and secretive about?
Rain's really weird and secretive about everything. I thought you'd know that by now.
The ones he's extra about, though, you know.
No, I think that would be us that you're thinking of.
The ones who got the dagger.
His eyes flit up to look at you. And you trust to tell me this?
Rain already said that he said everything. Oh no, did he not tell? Oh no. Oh no.
He did. But he's a liar and a scoundrel. You can never trust anything he says. You can never trust anything I say.
Halibur is, like, fetal position, like, hugging Harbor as hard as she can. Just, like...
Yeah.
But, in spite of that, you trusted that when he said he told you everything, Or he told me everything. That included one of the most dangerous pieces of information your group holds.
I don't really get what the significance is, other than someone had it a long time ago and they were like supposedly bad. That's like the only thing I know about it.
You're brave, I'll give you that. I don't know a lot about this dagger. I don't know a lot about these relics. I've heard the stories, though. Have you ever heard of any stories about the divine relics? How it says that the glaive that Akir wielded was powerful enough to cleave a mountain in half. How the shield that Oxum wielded held the sky up. That the trident that Mara wielded could command the seas to bend to her will.
Holy crap, I don't know any of these people, but they sound cool.
There are 3 relics that are talked about much less, because their powers were much darker. The scythe wielded by Mortem, said to command armies of the dead, said to fell anyone within hundreds of feet with a single swing. The dagger wielded by Nola, said to bring darkness to the hearts of any who looked upon it. And the shield of Prato, said to deceive even the most insightful, said to be impossible to tell apart from the shield of Oxum, said to have been the reason that Oxum fell.
Helibor gasps at the, darkness and anyone who looks at it.
Am I full of darkness now? I looked at it. Is it too late? How do I know? How do I know if I'm full of darkness?
Here's the thing. I've seen one of these relics in action. The stories over-exaggerate a bit, but not as much as you would hope.
Which one did you see? They sound cool.
I witnessed the emperor of this city, Rax, wielding the shield of Oxum, Lapatai, in combat. He was untouchable. The shield wasn't strong enough to hold up the sky by any means, but he walked out of that battle unharmed, and he was the only soldier on his side of the battlefield. He took out over 100 men without being hit once because of the shield he wields. That kind of power, to let it fall into enemy hands is a horrible fate.
Helibor looks absolutely stunned. This is the first time anyone's actually properly explained what the she was over here like, there's some weapons, guys. Her mouth drops open and she blinks.
Oh my gosh. What? Okay, was this guy special though? Or does anyone pick these up and then they're like, wow, hey.
Only those lucky enough to bear a crest are able to wield these relics. That is why this world is so hitched on crests. It's what makes me special. As he holds up a hand and you see the crest of Ardir once again appear above it. It's what makes anyone special. You have to be lucky. And if you're lucky enough to be born into the right family with the right crest, then you can use those weapons.
She looks thoroughly caught off guard. Like kind of just like looking down in confusion.
I guess I've only seen bad things come of it though, but there's only one relic that anyone can use, so like, you know, I don't think it makes that like people that special because like they can't all use it.
No, not unless they're born into the right family and are lucky enough to bear a crest. Relics are passed down through family lines. Just because I bear the right crest doesn't mean I'll ever even see the relic that corresponds to it.
Without even thinking, she just kind of mumbles.
Maybe I could get Rain to steal something.
Now that you'd have an easy time convincing him to do.
I wouldn't be that selfish. Did Rain tell you about like all of the terrible vampires? But was that mentioned?
He did, yes. I believe your vampiric friend implied the same. Todd, I think his name was.
Even at the mention of Todd, she like visibly relaxes.
Yeah, he's not one of the mean ones though, don't worry.
Oh no, I could tell by looking at him. He seems quite kind. Centuries of wisdom behind those eyes.
She opens her mouth and you can see she's about to go on a Todd rant and then it's just like, no. Like she grabs her jaw and just closes it.
But I believe we're getting off topic.
Well, no. I did bring that up for a reason. I meant to ask, do you know everything about this city? Are they here? Those people? I just want to know how many people I have to worry about at the moment.
I don't know everything about this city. It's my city, but I don't know everything. The only reason I knew that you guys had showed up was because I've been keeping an eye on Rain for a while now.
I also feel like we're sort of conspicuous.
That too. But, I mean, it helps that I knew who to look for. No, I have reason to suspect that those evil vampires have some hold over the city. But beyond suspicions, I can't say anything for sure. Nobles disappearing is a common occurrence anywhere. But between that and the multiple vampires under my employ, you can only guess that this city might be infested.
You see a shudder at infested.
I assure you though, that should you seek my sanctuary, you will be completely safe. Nothing can touch you while I protect you.
That's very good. Thank you. I do appreciate that. But you really should be careful too. They would hate you.
I know. I'm well aware. In fact, I think they'd hate me more than you realize. As he gives almost a knowing look to Hellebore. There's definitely something he's keeping from you. You don't even need to roll insight for that.
She just blinks a few times and like tilts her head.
Oh?
All in due time. I believe we have about 2.5 hours till nightfall, give or take. Do you want the theater or not?
Yeah. I'll take it. You... Truly, are you certain that no one would be able to access? Like, this is a safe place, I wouldn't be able to get out.
Hellebore.
Hmm?
Why do you think I've never been caught with a massive theater under the city?
I didn't know you've never been caught with a massive theater behind the city, but now that I know that's comforting.
No one will get in here without my say. You wouldn't have even been able to find it this time if I hadn't let you in. Even though it didn't look like I did.
Whoa, does it change places?
He smiles. Now you're getting it.
What the heck? That's cool!
That's why I'm not worried
Okay.
about this attack. It's not the first time the Cullen family's tried this. It won't be the last time.
Okay. I still will attempt to not destroy things, though, because I wouldn't want Rain to be charged with anything.
The more you destroy,
I'm-
the more money that takes away from the Phantom Kin.
Yeah,
I'd argue that's a good thing. Lowering crime within the Callous Kingdom? You'd be a hero.
mm.
She just like tilts her head a little bit.
I've heard heroes are bad people. Yeah. Yeah. If I don't have to be chained up, that's good. No burns for me tonight, I guess. Just you know. If you want to throw this place in like a realm like super duper far away, like far, 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 and then like temporarily forget the key, but not a long time forget the key, that'd be cool.
I am curious about this transformation myself. I plan to actually remain here. But trust me, I'll be safe. I can handle my own. And besides, it's the Moon of Order. Should be safe.
Yeah.
Todd and Rain, you guys were headed back to the theater, right?
Yes.
It would be about this point that you guys arrive and enter inside, closing the door behind you. As Nyx's eyes flit up towards you. Ah! More guests! Welcome! Please, do come in.
Good evening.
Now,
Is
Hellebore...
Hellebore here? Okay.
He immediately, turns to look at Hellebore. Now, Hellebore, do promise me you won't tell Rain what I told you about this place?
Rain gives Halivor a look. Kind of like,
Oh.
okay, hold on, no. Rain gives Halivor like the most innocent, just like, what is he talking about? Look.
Oh no! Fucking hell! She registers this and like gives like a fearful like look of hesitation for a moment, but like mostly like so like Halipor absolutely thought that she like anytime she has to leave, like she's just like, I'm never seeing them again. Like it's just like she runs over, like it's been fucking years, and like hugs both of them. You're back! You're back so soon! You're back so soon! You're back so soon! You're back so soon! Are you gonna stay? You're not leaving again?
Indeed. We're not going to be long, Halivor.
I thought you were gonna be gone forever. Not forever. The whole night.
No, that was not my intention. I'll look up above Halivor to Nyx and say, I assume you have been warned?
I believe I owe you sanctuary. On the caveat that the Phantomkin will pay for any repairs.
Huh? And I never agreed to that.
Deal.
Well, if you prefer, I could just, you know, let the
May
authorities
I-
know about a lycanthrope menace within the city.
I'll
pay for any repairs.
I would also like another favor, if possible.
Yes.
Do you know of the cult that meets at the Church of Orfar?
The cult of Relapai that I told Rain about?
Yes. Do you know when the next meeting is?
They meet during every sermon, so it'll be during the next sermon in 3 days.
Do you know any way to get into that cult?
You are talking to the best information network in all of Azius.
You wish.
Okay.
Second best.
best. Neither of us can beat Philem and his shadow children.
Hey! Third!
Second.
Third. Rain walks over and just like he pops out his chest and like looks
Continue,
at
Nyx, please.
How many nobility do you have under your thumb?
How many priests do you have under yours?
6.
Rookie.
Nobles provide
is-
so much more information.
You may wish to ease up on the nobles. It is that very reason why the Collins are after you.
Oh, I'm aware. But clearing me isn't going to clear this city of the corruption that the Cullens so hate. I just play the game.
That is not the way the Collins see it.
The Cullens will never see different. They are stuck in their ways. If they just thought for a moment to play the game of corruption just a little bit, they'd realize that they could use that corruption to their advantage to clear it away.
Anyways,
They
about the cult.
always say that you can't put a fire out from inside the house, but you can. But yes, about the cult.
As much as it might endanger us, we might need to seek membership with them in order to reach our goal.
Well, here's what you're going to do. During the next sermon, you are going to approach the... there will be a room to the left of the main room. You're going to head in there, and you are going to approach. There will be a guard by the third door on the right. You're going to tell that guard that Wafar speaks to the shadows. Should you seek entry to this cult meeting.
I thank you for this information, Nix.
While
And
this
all of you knows that Rain speaks very highly of you whenever you are not around.
while this
Now I
heart
have
to heart
2
is
liars in
happening.
my presence. Wonderful. Of course, I will send the charge for that information to the Phantom Ken.
While this is happening, Rain is standing behind Nyx, trying to, as stealthily as possible, switch the colors of their clothing to where Nyx is wearing just a bunch of rainbow shit, and Rain is just like adapting to whatever darker attire Nyx has.
Roll sleight of hand.
16.
Nyx is too focused on the conversation to notice.
That was actually such a bad roll, too. I was worried for a moment.
Do not worry, Sir Nix. I understand you are a liar and a scoundrel, no matter how many things Rain says about you.
There we go.
You're not even a good one at that.
Please.
Come. Hellebore, have they decided a place where you can be?
Actually here, within the theater.
Oh. You... Do you have a room prepared, son?
I was going to let her loose on the stage.
I would recommend this. Would recommend against this very highly.
So did she. But no one will be able to access the theater.
Look down at Hellebore and say, did you agree to this?
I thought that if, like, really, no one can, like, come in or out, then it might be a little less painful without the silver, and, maybe
Besides,
I wouldn't have to be chained up. If it's okay with you.
well, actually, hold on. That is a brilliant idea. Rain getting himself in so much shit right now. Rain will approach Hellebore. That would actually, maybe letting loose is good. I mean, you've never really had this opportunity to. Who knows? Maybe you could see a little more of your capabilities and everything. I don't feel locking part of yourself away is the right move at all. I know it's necessary, but maybe this could help you in the long run.
It is, if Nix can assure that there will be no way in or out of the theater, then I see no reason, right? Have I not?
The 6 of us will be the only ones within the theater. Well, the only people of importance. I do have to ask, how strict are you on your morals, Hellebore?
You're not planning on using Hellebore for execution, are you?
No, not execution, but interrogation.
I would advise against that.
I would as well.
I'm not asking you to.
Elabor slinks down and you like she like slinks a little bit behind the curtain of Rain and Todd.
It's okay to say no.
I mean, I don't really know how, like, good I would be at that anyways, even if, and I would really rather not risk it because I would probably just try to kill them instead of interrogate them. So, I'd rather not, if it's okay.
Nick shrugs and says, "Alright, it was worth asking. We have other methods."
Who are you trying to interrogate?
A few members of the inner guard.
Ah. What have you learned so far about that?
Well, I've learned that that Syphilin Cullen, the heir to House Cullen and the sister of the current head, is possibly involved in them.
Rain.
How many people are in this room?
It is currently just the 6 of you, including Harper.
Ah, I see. We had a little bit of a run-in with her.
Todd looks to Rain and says, "Is them who I think it is?"
Perhaps. Who are you thinking it is?
You say you speak next of everything, yes?
Of course, Nyx does know almost everything.
Since the people you have history with, it's the ones who stole the dagger.
Ah. Rain will look over to Nyx, and there's kind of a silent conversation that passes between them. Rain will nod, and he also is kind of like asking, in a sense, permission, making sure that,
Nyx will not.
Nyx is also okay. It is. Turns out they're just as involved as I feared, probably.
Well, it is, again, reassuring that you don't just tell him all of our secrets.
Wait, I'm out of character. I'm a little confused by that. Can you say that again?
It's a little reassuring that you don't just tell him all of our secrets.
Oh, well, Nyx has been with me a long time. Nyx knows a lot of my secrets.
We were soulmates.
They don't know that part.
With them?
The little one does.
Oh. And Rain turns and gives Nyx this disappointed glare.
So,
You didn't go too detailed, did you?
Just to be clear here, Rain, the person we absolutely should not trust has trusted us with more information than you have so far.
Rain has another coughing fit.
I simply mentioned that we used to be in the same cell. Nothing more.
So you are... Todd stops as he's trying to put a few pieces together. Were you born with the crest of Ardir?
I was, yes.
Did they use you to try to give it to others, then?
I thought you said they didn't know.
Rain just
I know
gives
of
Todd this look.
I know of Rain's crest, and I know there is no way he was born with it.
Then no. In fact, what they did to me was worse. Much worse than trying to give people my crest. No, Rain, if he knows...
No. We shouldn't involve more people. It's gonna put him in danger.
We're already in danger.
It's gonna put you in more danger, Todd.
Rain, they're walking around with you. They are involved.
No, we can keep them out of it. I plan to ditch them. Rain just freezes for a moment.
Oh my god! Holy shit, this would be devastating to Hellebore! No! Oh no! Oh my... Oh Jesus Christ! Why'd you have to go into...
Rain, he stumbles for a brief moment, but then he continues on. I plan to kind of ditch them someplace safer so that we can wrap things up, and, I mean, I don't want them too involved, at least... I don't...
You're bringing them with you to get the shield. You brought them with you to get the dagger.
That was before I got attached. Originally, I was just gonna journey there and find a guide to find the dagger, but then I can't bring her into this. She's a child. And he gestures to Helibor as he's talking about this. She was never meant to be in the group anyways. It was
Rain,
the people What?
watch yourself.
I'm just saying.
Alabor is just as part of us as any.
Helibor is. I
And
agree.
if we cannot trust us with information, then I would rather you ditch us. I understand the point of keeping secrets. I understand the point of dangerous information. But the dangerous information will affect us whether we know it or not.
Fine.
At least if we know it, we can make preparations for it.
Can I tell them?
But you have to guarantee, you have to promise to me, all three of you, if things get too bad, you forget everything. You learn. And you run and you hide. Don't go trying to be a hero. Don't involve yourself in shit.
I will make no such promise. I would like to know more.
As I suspected.
Rain is lucky that he wasn't born with a crest. And that the crest that he has is the only crest he has. Because what those people were trying to do was so much worse than just give people crests. They weren't trying to give power to those who had none. They were trying to give themselves more. And they decided to use human test subjects to do it. Rain was the second person to survive being injected with that crest. Our friend Zed was the first. And I watched so many like me die before my turn. I thought my day had come where I would die too. But I walked out of there alive. And with a power that no one had ever had before. As he raises his left hand, you see the crest of Ardir appear. Then he raises his right hand, and you see above it another crest. The crest of Prado. And I will go ahead and send that in Voice of the Voiceless.
Having this much power, especially power that you are not meant to have, it does have effects, though. As such,
Todd seems like confused. You have two? This is not possible.
It shouldn't be. I saw so many people burn from the inside out when they tried to inject pure divinity into them. The mortal body isn't supposed to be able to contain even one crest. The original heroes were demigods. The only reason that anyone can bear having that blood is because it is so diluted. To have it forced into you rips away at your lifespan.
I have seen this before. The process of having two crests and what it can do to someone. How are you alive?
I don't know. But I was not the first they tried to do this to. I saw nearly 70, 80 kids, no older than 6, burn up from trying to have two crests. And
After all,
I can guarantee you that we were not the only facility.
the younger the subject, the more easier it is for their body to adapt to everything. At least that's what they learned eventually.
I was the
Right,
first of over 100, maybe even 1,000 subjects to survive, and I do not know how I have survived. But what I do know is that I will not survive for long.
Where did they even get blood of Prada or Nala?
I don't know. I wish I had the answers to these questions, but I don't. I have been looking into this ever since we escaped. Ever since I built this information network, all it has been for is to find a way out. To extract this crest from me so that maybe I can live.
Nix! Calm
Your
down.
Honor, you're already living.
Not for
Unless
long.
That's the thing.
We have...
When
Me
you-
and Rain have maybe 3 years left. If that. Our crests are killing us from the inside. Mine faster than his.
Rain just gives, like, Rain was trying to, not necessarily reveal that much information. And he just kind of... the cat's out of the bag now. He just kind of gives a look around.
Well, I do believe that is enough information sharing. Helibor, are you ready?
Todd is still kind of looking at Nyx with confusion, but mostly sympathy.
My fucking god, Helibor is ruined. Oh my god. Jesus Christ!
I know it's a bit early, but, how about we end session there?
Yeah,
Oh.
Poor baby. No.
Oh my god. Like, at least just to, like, paint the current Helibor. Oh my fucking god. She just heard, okay, you were planning on ditching us. You only have 3 years left to live, and she'd already put together this, like, cute little, like, we're all gonna get a house together and live happily ever after. Like, this girl, she's ruined. Ruined. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Thank you all
I
for
mean,
coming, both players and viewers. And I look forward to seeing you all next time, where we will see the fallout of Nyx's reveal. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.